All right, for anybody listening, can I get a audio check? Parfait, Michel. Donc, ça fonctionne bien, c'est ça, je comprends? Parfait, merci, Michel. All right, folks. So I guess the Christmas spirit is in town. School's out. We have lots of fans tonight. Hopefully, they're going to be loud for the grads. Not bad about you? What's on? All right, folks. So here we go. We've got the Clarence Rockland Crush wearing their orange jerseys that just took the ice, and now the Cumberland grads entering the ice surface wearing their white sweaters as they are home tonight. I just spotted Bouvier Sharp on the ice. He's sparing, as well as Watson, number 7. Caden Campbell's there. Bumping fists. He's out of the lineup tonight, injured. As well as Alex Hogg still sitting out. Starting goal tonight, Liam Bailey. Going to be the final scheduled game for Liam Bailey to start before the holiday break. The next game is going to be scheduled for the second roll through against MTK on Sunday, after which the boys will be off for approximately 2 weeks of much needed break. What up? What's that? Yeah, what happens? Oh, there you go. Everything goes well. He should be back for Sunday anyway, so awesome. Yeah. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Number 31, Liam Daly starting in nets. On left wing, Owen White. On right wing, Reed Levesque. center, Charlie McFadden. Right D, Enzo Bouvier Sharp. On left D, Cohen Peach. Starting officials all lined up, ready to go. Lots of noise in this house. Here we go. All right. Icing waved off as that puck is touched up by the grass. Centering pass. Barely finds that as it sneaks into the crease. Face-offs coming to the left of the goalie here. This game brought to you by Top Ranking Mortgages. They're saved by Daly. Sent to the corner. Triumph Gymnastics. Dennis Crew Limited. Kento Drywall. Orleans Dental Center. Myers Nissan Orleans. Thank you for sponsoring the U16B Cumberland Grads. All right, there we get back to the game. Oh, pass picked off by Rockland. Alcohol gets on the puck, sends it to the half boards of Wojcik. Wojcik kicks it to the blue line. The D-man gets the puck, gets a shot. No mistake by Daly, who takes it right in the logo and gets a whistle. Puck's brought back to the point. Rimmed around by the defense. Kept in at the line. Shoved back in, around to the other side. From the top of the zone, the puck cycled down off the boards. To the line, it trickles out. Delayed offside against Rockland. They have to tie up. The turnover almost happened in the zone, but it didn't. Rockland back on the attack. They dump it in deep. Brothers from deep in the zone sends it to neutral. Rockland gets possession. Rockland D to D regrouping, changing, getting fresh legs on. There we go. Now we can see the corner here. Apologize. What? And there we go. All right, Lamotte breaks up a pass. He gets all tied up entering the zone. The referee kept his arm down. Big hit by Clarence. Pierce T comes in, cleans up the show. Lamotte. Up to Baptiste. Baptiste swats at it. Tries to get it in deep. Reverse play. Lamotte picking it off. Lamotte shooting this wide of the zone. Watson at the line on the left side keeps it in. Puts it deep to Cosgrove. Cosgrove leaves it for Baptiste. Baptiste looking across for McFadden. It gets picked off by Rockland. And Rockland pushes it back right back in. Watson puts it behind the net for Lamotte. Lamotte gets it to the half board. Double team against the side as Daly puts a puck off his stick and off the glass. Pass across the slot. Nobody there to tip it in. Penalty coming up behind the play. Seems to be against Cumberland. Ref's got his arm up. Rockland dumped the puck in. Still get possession through the slot. Levitt catches the puck. Replay is called. It seems to be a cross check against Cumberland. Number 7, Watson, going away for 2 or less. McFadden on the draw. Rockland gets possession. It's sent to the slot. Not out. Not in, sorry. As couldn't get the puck out near the ice. Wojcik is now putting pressure as Rockland gets stopped up in neutral by McFadden. Lance Rockland stopped up at the blue by Wojcik. They have to back up, regroup, and try to reestablish the break. And there we go. Rockland in the speed. Offside. Great shot. After the whistle. No penalty on the play. Rockland pushing the puck forward on the draw. Puck's deep in the zone. Brought back to the point. Point man dumped it deep. Sent across the slot. Cumberland and get it out. Up to Bettis. Bettis was surrounded by orange shirts. Rockland just avoiding that delayed offside. As McDonald gets the puck down the ice. Rockland touches it up, avoiding the icing. They shoot it down. Bettis knocked it out of the air to avoid the icing there as well. Cumberland trying to shoot it all the way down again. That gets knocked down. Game of icings here. McDonald picking off a pass, breaking up the play, forcing Rockland to regroup. Rockland called for icing as the puck skipped over the Rockland player's stick. Went down the ice. 18 seconds left to the Cumberland penalty. A crush. They pull the puck back into the zone. They play it along the left wing through center. Broken up by the D. Sent in deep into the zone by Cumberland. Icing is going to get called against Rockland. Number 51, Wilson, on the ice as well. Rockland getting the puck deep off the draw. Not much pinching in. Fires one off the half board that bounces around and makes its way to Wilson at the line, number 7. Rockland walking in. They go and dump the puck in. Sorry, so number 7 is Watson, 51 is Wilson. I'm sorry here. Trying to figure out these APs. Okay, Rockland. Do the deep pass, regrouping in their zone. Pass through the center. That's tipped on the way down deep into the Cumberland zone. Lemott from his corner up to the center. White breaking up the play. Gets a shot off. That goes off a stick and wide of the net. He's pinching. Gets the puck deep in the corner. White having to skate for it. Rockland first on the puck. They get it up the wing and to neutral. Levesque picks off that pass. Goes for a skate. Zigzags. Decides to dump it in. White chasing that down. Rockland first on. They keep in the line. Rockland getting possession. They only get to their blue. Now they get it Past the red. Just onside. As Baptiste able to regain possession. Baptiste jumping the puck. Rockland breaking out on the give and go. Shot on net. That goes through the slot and wide. As Cumberland clears the zone and sends the puck all the way down the ice. Cumberland called for icing. With 6:58 left in the first. Wilson taking the draw. The puck is kept on the dot. Won by Clarence Rockland. Centering attempt. Doesn't work. Tahoe at the red line. Dumps the puck in. And it goes right around the zone. Brothers holds the line. He gets rocked at the blue. Puck still in play. Wojcik gets it to the slot. McDonald pressuring. Gets it back to Wojcik. That rolls just under his stick as he was all alone in the slot. Clarence Rockland send the puck down the ice for a breakaway attempt. Caron able to keep the other player to the outside on the foot race. And icing is called against Clarence Rockland. Rockland moving the puck around. Icing waved off as it went off of some part of Lamotte. Lamotte off the boards. Only gets it to half and then it gets sent right back down. Clarence Rockland from the corner. Other side of the net. Clarence Rockland reversing, but Baptiste is there to get it up to the point. Not out. Point man back to the corner. Watson battling deep in the zone. Reversing for Lamotte. Lamotte around the net with speed. It's a pocket pick. Pierce Steed almost picking off a pass and going off on the breakaway. Doesn't quite work. Puck's back deep in the zone. Baptiste. Baptiste with a couple crossovers. Gains some lots of speed going in. 2-on-1. Passes to Pierce Steed. That goes under his stick. Baptiste, backhand. Great shot. Goalie looking for the puck. Back in the corner. Clarence Rockland rocked by Baptiste. It keeps holding the line. This line is buzzing. Baptiste going to change. Get McFadden on for fresh legs. Pierce Teed in the corner. Pushing the puck deep. Clarence Rockland do get it out. Only to neutral this time. They have to regroup back in their zone. Great pressure by Levesque, forcing Clarence Rockland to get rid of the puck. Keith, lead pass for White, picked off by Clarence Rockland. They reverse it back to the line. Offside, delayed offside is getting called against Rockland. They can't touch up the puck. Cleared by Cumberland. Clarence Rockland forward in it up. Gets the Quiche, who sends it up to White, who tips it down. Fortunately, White was at the blue and not the red. Icing is called. We're going to reset to the left of Daly. Draw whistle down. Gonna do it again. 4:09 left in the first. Puck comes back to the point. Long shot on net. Goalie nice and square. Hits him right in the crest. No chance for a rebound. We do it again. Puck comes back to the point again. D walks. Shot goes off the boards. Centered. Barely gets a stick on it. And gets it out of the zone. Delayed offside. Puck comes to White on the half boards. He gets pinned there. McFadden gets the puck up to White. White flips it up to the right wing over the Lake's head, looking for an area pass. Doesn't quite work, but the puck does enter the zone. Clarence Rothman jumping the puck. Jumps over Cahall's stick in the corner and makes its way to the left point. Shot on net, tipped wide to the left of the goalie. Back at the point, shot attempt. Picked off by Wojcik. Puck still at the line, touched up by Rothman. Offside is called. Okay, so sitting today, I believe sitting is Perrin, Caden Cam, and Tog, if I'm not mistaken. Watson getting the puck to the point. Tipped in front on the way in. That bounces wide of the net. Devendra will be a sharper playing today as well. Lots of spares. All right. Watson gets the puck to neutral. Clarence Rothman picks it up. They D to D. D-man skates it in. Goes around deep. Looking for options. Fires it on net. That hits a body, goes over. And makes its way to the half boards. McDonald right there. Gets the puck down the ice. Goalie opts to play it. Fires it to neutral. As the guards are changing. Goalie looking for the breakaway pass and beat the change. Icing this time is going to be called against Cumberland. .147 left. 150 left in the first. That's it. Pulls the puck back. So Booby Sharp. He gets it up to Pierce Teague. Pierce Teague goes through a defender. He walks in. Short side shot attempt. Goalie gets a glove on it. Not all of it. Can't hold it. Cosgrove from behind the net and gets it to Baptiste. One times it on. That's knocked down by Clarence Rothman. Defense. They send the puck down the ice after that great opportunity by Cumberland to settle the play down and get a face-off over here. 1:27 left. First period. Brad's looking for a goal. Clarence Rothman winning the draw. Cosgrove stripping the player of the puck. Pierce Teague trying to get it past the center. Doesn't quite work. Puck still in the zone. It trickles out. Delayed offside. Cumberland tags up. Go back on the offense. Puck comes to Brothers. Brothers over to Cahall.